5 waiting, that would be us.
Hello, welcome to Feel Like It Read the News, episode number 99. In the chat, we have Tom, who's already on the stream, so therefore that means we have nobody on the fucking stream. Well, nice.
Give it, Tom.
Also, if you seen a lot of streams from me earlier, that's because I was testing a few things. And every single test I did failed, so...
Didn't go too well then, eh?
No, I think it's my laptop. I'll need to try and later on try and work out how to get it to work. I'm a Phantom. I'm a TC. So I might do that, try and do like another few test streams after Blind Girls one, I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe steal the auto from Erwin or whatever. Hello, nigga. Playboy model drunk vodka 24 hours a day until acid urine ate her skin. It's a lot though. Originally from Rancho Cata, Foreign, California. Once partied a few hefner at his Playboy mansion. A Playboy model drank vodka 24 hours a day until acid urine started eating at her skin. There's a lad that's organs start to fail after lying in the Sainsbury's drowning in spirit for more than 1 month. The model became addicted to alcohol in her early 20s and mid. She was a 24 hours a day drinker by 26. She never fucking sleep. Yeah, she had to live in a friend's attic one day. She tripped over the stairway and landed on her head and suffered a baseball-sized brain hemorrhage.
Ouchie.
By the sound of it, she's probably only got a baseball-sized brain.
I mean, 24 hours a day is a bit much, though.
Yeah, it can't be 24 hours because she'd be sleeping at least a little bit, even if it's only an hour a day.
Yeah. And months later...
Sorry, keep going.
A month later, after another relapse, Jessica's organs failed. She spent a month lying in her own filth and the acid urine ate away her skin. I wonder how the fucking hell is she still alive?
Yeah.
The addiction stemmed from being molested when she was a babysitter. When she was 5 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Drinks in her sleep when she has like a fucking tube hooked up there, whatever, with puts like alcohol in her blood system while she's sleeping.
Yeah.
Now 37, she has been sober since the 3rd of January 2014. And she's using her remarkable story to inspire others. I wasn't in the closet drinker from the very start, rarely drinking in public or at parties. Rather serendipitously. Like it was the magic medicine I was searching for. The only thing that could relieve me from my anxiety and pain that I felt on the inside. What makes her special? She drinks too much. Or she drank too much and almost died. So that doesn't even look that bad. I've seen worse.
The problem is urine in and of itself is acidic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica moved from Rancho Fallen in California to LA when she was 19 to pursue her dream. Since then, she modeled for Playboy and Perfect 10.
Oh, by the way, Scotty, it's Ranchero Cucamonga. That's the place that Bugs Bunny's always talking about in the cartoons, where he should turn left in Cucamonga.
Is that the Beach Beach Boy. What's that song called? That movie. I don't know.
Oh, well, you're all,
Kokomo?
Cucamonga, where the
No, if you're thinking of the Beach Boy song, that's
I thought it
Kokomo.
was that you should have turned left at Albuquerque, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what-
yeah. The thing that Cucamonga and Albuquerque are the two cities that they always make fun of.
Why they make fun of Albuquerque because of the name, don't they?
Yeah, but Cucamonga sounds just as funny to say. So
it does actually.
Yeah, but the recovery coach.
where it's usually some dude on a train. This train going to here, and Cucamonga.
This ain't a train, boy. This is a bus.
But the recovery coach says there's always an emptiness. Now looking back, I seen that I was perpetually trying to fill that void with things like alcohol, love, food. You only live once was my motto. It was more of a justification for not taking care of myself or my health.
Well, duh.
And late again. No, Debbie thinks I was on time. You're the one that's 6 minutes late, not me.
I think she means her.
When I was really young, I was molested by a babysitter, which led to a lot of shame and guilt. I felt like I did something to deserve to cause it, and it was somehow my fault, which contributed to my own addiction and self-destruction. By the time I was 24, by the time I was 26 years old, I was hello, Cryptic.
Hello, Cryptic.
Oh, Coptic.
Yeah, what's too dark? The story.
Hello.
Try turning your camera up, Cryptic.
Yeah, hello, Debbie. Friends. Yeah, by the time I was 26 years old, I was a 24-hour-a-day drinker. I'd pass out at night and wake up in panic. Well, clearly you're not a 24-hour-a-day drinker then. First thing I hear is rape. Because if you're a 24-hour-a-day drinker, you wouldn't sleep. Shaking violently, so I kept vodka and a water bottle next to my bed to drink if I accidentally slept too long and hit withdrawals. I was vomiting blood on a regular basis. It became a living hell. And obviously, unfortunately, well, so was my girlfriend. So, you know, true.
Yeah.
Ain't lying.
She's not on, so you get away with it.
Yep.
For now.
Until like fucking Skittles or something grasses on me.
Actually, no.
I would never rat on you.
Actually, Scotty, no, it's Tom's turn this today because we drew lots before you got here.
Thank you, TC. And thanks, little nigga, for shilling as well. Well, yeah, there's always someone who grasses up on me. Nobody grasses up on her, but when it comes to me, oh, it's a different story.
Yeah, it's funny when they do it to you, though. But I wouldn't do it to you. It's all good.
I lay on this floor and nearly drank myself to death. I was incapable of getting up to the restroom because I was too weak. And
Atrophy.
so I laid
I find
urinating and defecating myself for over a month in one spot.
I find that a bit hard to believe. I mean, we've all known bloody alcoholics in our lives, haven't we? And I've known some who are really, far gone and they can still get up and go to the toilet.
Yeah, I mean, presumably you must have eat during that point. Did no one think, we're going to maybe take it to the hospital or something? Because clearly she would have to have someone to bring her food and water and stuff, or she would have had to get up and get it herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
I think basically what she means is just when she's actually awake, she's just drinking the whole time. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, but said that she laid there. It said that she was too weak to get up to use the toilet, so she just sat there shitting and pissing herself for over a month.
No wonder why she got the infection, didn't I?
Maybe you think there must be someone bringing her food and stuff though
Yeah, you'd have to eat for sure.
during that
Yeah.
time. So yeah.
Over a month, yeah.
The acid from my urine was eating away at my skin, my lips, tailbone. Tailbone was ultimately called blood staph infection. I knew it was dying rapidly, became desperate. Called an nurse and begged for help, and by the grace of God, he showed up next morning with an ambulance. Well, how the fucking hell did she live? Because if she laid there for a month, she must have had needed food or something. I don't know. Somehow I don't believe that. Yeah, she thanked her friends and family for the support. Yeah, she wants to help others battling addiction. Helping others is profoundly rewarding in a sense. It creates a sense of belonging.
That bit I can believe.
I think it's healthy for the soul. I think sharing our stories with each other is very powerful and healing. Being broken down and cracked open in whatever way is such a blessing because the world needs to be open. Alcohol is ubiquitous, yet it kills more people annually than all of the drugs combined. To me, it's a true social, cultural vigilante. There's advertising glorifies everywhere. Should be banned or at least limited. Not other people should just have control over themselves.
The thing is, people are going to get addicted to alcohol, are going to get addicted to other stuff as well.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I probably shouldn't have found it pretty funny, but I did find it pretty funny. Chihuahua stolen my seagull from garden as owner's boyfriend looks at him.
And that's why you don't own a Chihuahua.
See in the chat, Mad Tanuti's getting his ghetto on.
I think he's trying to fight Cryptic again. Yeah, the fate of a Devon dog is unknown after the seagull swooped down and carried the miniature chihuahua away.
What a pussy ass dog if a seagull can take you. Jeez.
Oh, fuck's sake.
His owner says.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that dog's dead.
Oh,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Becca Hill 24. Paddington, it's an English place. He's hoping the 4-year-old Gizmo, will be found alive. Somehow I doubt it.
Yeah. Gizmo's gone.
Yep.
Gizmo is no more. Yeah, she said, my partner was in the garden putting the washing out, and suddenly he came and saw it swoop down. Suddenly he saw it swoop down. It kind of gave him a fair way, so we couldn't see him anymore. I have no idea where he was dropped or where he is now.
What's the bet the partner hated the dog and he buried it in the garden or something? He goes, yeah, seagull got it. Seagull got it.
Hit it over the head with a shovel and threw it over the fence.
She posted about Gizmo on Facebook. Please, please, please. Anyone finds a chihuahua, he's mine. The seagull took him from my garden. She wrote.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Gizmo is
You hear a dog barking? Yeah, but it's up there somewhere.
Oh, shit.
Miss Hill said her 6-year-old daughter is really upset missing her dog. Fortunately, the child did not witness Gizmo being taken away. I'm going to say Cryptic ate him. That's what I'm going to say. Cryptic, you ate the dog.
Oh,
no,
man.
Cryptic trained the seagull to find him dogs to eat.
Yeah, Cryptic, when you want to eat Mexican food, that's not what we mean.
Any of information on where Gizmo is asked to call their phone number.
Oh, damn. That is pretty funny, though.
How many crank calls they're getting?
I'm not going to give any ideas here. If everyone's going to do it live on air, I'm not going to say no.
No, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying I wonder how many crank calls they're getting. Because I mean, it's funny, but let's face it. It's somebody's pet. They're going to be upset, and yeah, there are heartless bastards out there who are going to phone them up and just.
Just imagine he gets the doggy heaven, and they're like, "How'd you get here?" Oh, I got hit by a semi-trailer. What about you? He got taken by a seagull. They'd start laughing their asses off, wouldn't they? Got taken by a seagull. What a way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's any other dog, I'd be annoyed with the Chihuahua. Yeah.
Yeah. Crappy
They
little
don't come
dog.
anyway.
Yeah.
Bird brain. Cheeky bloke lures 300 birds to poo on lawn of Victor Meldew, neighbour. Did he cross the line?
Yes. How did he lose 300 birds?
That's just impressive.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is use my electronic caller that we use for calling in things.
I can hear that.
The core
Yeah.
things.
There's drift on there. And when you set that fucker off, all the crows come down and mob it. So hopefully, get all the crows to circle his house. Now I can safely pick him off from the safety of my own home.
I mean, funny, but he's still an asshole.
Yeah.
Quality. See how long it takes before the crow starts circling.
Yeah, if somebody did that to me, I don't care how long, how much it would take, but I would get a helicopter to fly over his house and just
Audience now.
drop a truckload of manure straight on his house.
That was less exciting than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Yeah, we've all had the odd tiff with a neighbour. This prank should take it to the next level. You're living 300 crows to poo on his rival's lawn. Stuart Panther, 37, loves nothing more than tormenting his long-suffering pal Des Mansell. He claims it's just like TV's Trumpiest. The man Victor Meldew. Donna Forster. Donna Forster has played a long list of pranks on Aston Villa fan Des 51, including blasting his house with a big Birmingham City sign. But will certainly be throwing about his latest stunt.
Oh, they didn't.
Yes, they do. Hello, Honey Monster.
You forgot to tell him about the honey, Mummy.
What up, Honey Monster?
Stuart from Oxford planted a device on his shed, projecting crows to distract skull and waited for birds to swoop in. He filmed Dez's furious reaction and shared it online, where he got more than 77,000 views. Stuart says, Dez is like Victor Meldew. He's a very angry man, and I like winding him up. In the footage, Dez can be seen investigating as the crows begin to gather on his lawn. Smelling an eye, he then peers over the fence and says, Stuart, you're a prick. Looking down at him from the top floor in the window, Stuart quips, "What's up, Des?" As the family erupted into laughter, and Des says, "You're a fucking arsehole." But while Stuart loves winning at Des, he claims the pair of friends too. Can't imagine they're gonna be friends. Can't imagine they're gonna be friends anymore.
Nah,
Quick-
just a lot of people are like that, you know. They just give each other shit 24/7.
This is true. This is what it would be like if I lived next door to Skittles.
This is what's gonna happen if I ever move into my blind girl, isn't it? This will happen.
Yeah,
you and Skills will just get a room.
I'll be surprised if Skittles was like putting flashbangs in his mailbox, stuff like that.
I bet
You
you and
can
Skills
buy airsoft claymores, just saying.
You can't-
will- you and Skills will just get a room. Stuart says Des is a little soft spot for me, and he gets me wound up. His reaction is always genuine. We are friends as well. I was in the garden, I was bored and wanted something to do. I thought about it and literally thought about and implemented it in about 5 minutes. Nothing had been pre-planned. Anything that happens as it happens, and genuinely the reaction. Realistically, it's just a speaker that makes a crow, and I think I brought in about 200 or 300 crows. Stuart has previously pranked Taines by hiding Birmingham City stickers on his wheelie bins. Des seemingly doesn't mind the 1 foot in the grave nickname, admits he can never fully get Stuart back, but has a prank involving putting his house up for sale in the pipeline for the future.
He put his house up for sale.
Apparently that's what he's
For
doing in the
sale
future.
by the neighbor.
Apparently that's what the neighbor's doing to get his own back.
Oh, damn.
That's what he means the neighbor's house, obviously. No, not like that's your battle, you can fight it. You're the one that wanted to start a fight with an Asian, you're the one that can finish the fight with an Asian.
You're probably both the same height, don't worry.
Exactly.
Fair fight.
Dad, who was originally from Birmingham, said I instantly knew I was. It was because it's fight your own battle. It's not my fault. I instantly knew who it was because he does it all the time. He always gets it. He always gets me on stuff. He's a good lad, but he's going to get it back. Dwarf wrestling, yeah, very much.
Dwarf wrestling.
Sounds about right.
Oh, shit.
That was some more serious stuff there. Oh, I want to stab his ass.
You tough.
Yeah, you want to stab his ass with his very small penis. That's what you want to do.
Well, Cryptic, you could be the bigger man.
Yeah, Critical is the bigger man.
I wasn't going to say that, but thank you for. I thought it. But
What do you think says it all, really, if you're... Yeah, where's your skiing doing your avatar? I don't know, actually.
Yeah, that's an Irish weapon.
No, it's not. It's a Scottish weapon. It's where you're hiding the socks of your kilt.
I always thought the skiing was an Irish spear.
No, it's a little sword that you hide in your sock
My mistake, your
when
fault.
you're wearing kilts. Actually, well, technically it's wearing belts. It's wearing boots, so I could just say it's in the boots.
Ah, right. It's a big floppy woolly dagger.
Birmingham's Jamala Islamic school books promoting extremism. I'm shocked.
Well, imagine my shock.
Books found in the library of the Islamic private school promoting extremism. Inspectors found. Ofsted rated boys' school Jama Islamia in Birmingham. Inadequate after visiting last month and found books to support for Islamic State for an Islamic State. I'm so fucking shocked. What the shock?
Yep.
Materials were actively undermining fundamental praise values. So to certain other things. I'll say no more.
Doesn't matter where you go in the West, they're all like that, those bloody things.
BBC has contacted the school for comment.
Right, there was this is kind of on this subject. One of the first Pakistani families to move in here, up here back in the 70s. Their son used to go to our school. Good lad. Because his parents had him going to local comprehensive because they wanted him to fit in to acclimatise to Western culture and all that.
Fair enough.
Canny lad. Got a job with an advertising company down in London, and kept touching them off and on. But a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago, he moved to Nottingham. So he goes, well, I thought you liked London. He goes, oh, I do. Too many fucking Muslims there now, though.
Mm.
So he can put it turn back on his own culture, basically.
Yep.
Inspectors said school leaders told them they were unaware of the existence of these textbooks, X'd out. Though they were found in the library and stamped with the school's name. So yeah, X'd out. Well, the opinionated Scotsman do anything special for the 100th. I don't know, Big Dog, give me some ideas. Because I don't know. It's tomorrow and I don't fucking know.
No, I think he means $100, doesn't he?
No, I think it means the 100th episode.
Okay, he put a dollar sign in there, that's all, at the first comment.
Yeah, but then he's got like a thing saying the 100.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the second. Okay.
I'm sorry, I was just laughing at Tanuki.
Oh, what is he doing?
Oh, I just said he was trial size.
Interesting fact, when I was in secondary school in the late 70s, early 80s, there was 2 black people in my whole school, 2 out of 300 odd.
Yeah, I can believe that. Only once you obviously didn't go to Grange Hill then.
In London, London certainly changed a lot, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd love to see what it is out of 300 these days.
Should be counting the number of white people these days.
Mm.
One book set a series of aims to include to help the Taliban government in the accomplishment of enforcement of Sharia in Afghanistan and to struggle for the creation of Islamic states, if the Islamic canons will enforce practically. In the front page of the book, you should get Mr. Misanthropic on for the 100th. Well, he has the link. I think he may be busy at work.
Yeah, I was going to say he'll be at work.
He's working on a tranny.
If he's not at work, he'll probably come on. If he is at work, then that's fair enough. On the front page of the book, the watchdog said there were words. "Don't make the Jews and the Christians your friends." Very peaceful. Well, very peaceful. Religion of peace, everybody. Isn't it fantastic?
Yep.
Other books contain misogynistic messages. Again, shock. And condones using the cane. to the next steady extent, as well as actively promoting the intolerance and discrimination inspectors found. Yeah, for the most tolerant people in the world, apparently. Hello, Marty.
Isn't it hilarious how the feminists team up with Islam, yet they are the most misogynistic people you'll ever find?
I never understood the level in Islam because like Islam itself was very fucking conservative.
Yep. Yeah, they always team up with them. Damn.
Yeah, Marty, where's my cookies?
No, is Maddie on? Yeah, cookies, Maddie. Cookie time.
The way things have changed, I googled my school, and there was no white people in any advertising on the website.
Imagine my shock.
Yeah, no cookies for you. Oh, fuck you, Maddie.
So that's the point of asking.
You should get Pierre Almond for the 100th. Again, he has the link. If he comes on, he come on. I don't know.
What episode is this?
99. His episode 99, 100 is tomorrow. Convert all feminists and transsexual to Islam. Yeah, because they seem to have like the fucking unholy alliance, don't they?
Oh yeah.
The
It
unholy.
makes no fucking sense. You think they'd be actively against each other.
I think feminists secretly want to be dominated by the very kind of men that they say they despise.
Definitely something going on there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, though, you know what? I did find one. We did find one feminist that did criticize Islam. She had a backhand way of doing it, but she still done it.
I don't believe it.
All 132 pupils have daily access to the library, Ofsted said. There are no pupils with special needs or disabilities at the school because its admission policy excludes them. Yeah, but Ala doesn't want them, obviously, that's why. Ofsted says that was unlawful and amounts to peaceful discrimination. Not peaceful because remember how peaceful these people are. So very peaceful and tolerant and amazing and should never be questioned. Praise Allah. They must all be allowed to marry 9-year-olds and stuff. Yeah, because that's what our prophet wanted us to do. So. Yeah, these materials are actively undermining British values. And they're not complying with the Equalities Act, 2010 inspectors concluded. The school's outdoor space was also deemed as dangerous, probably maintained, and in some areas strewn with rubbish and filthy. However, inspectors say the school ensured staff appointed to work in the school are suitable to work with children.
Requiring improvement.
Yeah. By what notion, though? Fucking Islamic notion. Well, otherwise you're fucked in, aren't you? You can't type in the chat. You just did. That's not my fault you can't type nigga in the chat. That's a YouTube that does that, not me. How can anyone be part of a religion that doesn't like bacon? Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
The school have been rated as requiring improvement in 2017. Clearly, they never got that improvement and did it.
I'm still going to go to my go-to. I don't trust any religion that likes explosives more than I do. And I like explosives a fair bit.
Addy Calloway's giving you a bit of advice in the chat, Scotty. She's telling you to take a drink of water.
I have a drink of water.
He always sounds like that.
Yep.
I smoke too much.
I smoke a lot, but I also drink a lot of liquids.
Well, hence why I have a bottle of water right beside me. I drink during the stream. He's sick of dying. Well, I hope not. I hope it wouldn't be. I'm not gonna know.
Did you just complain that you smoke too much and then take a puff of a cigarette?
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is my own doing.
Yeah.
People like 20 years I won't have a voice box anymore. And you won't be able to hear me.
Yeah,
No,
well-
every smoker knows how bad it is for you, but it's an addiction. That's what it is.
It's incredible.
It's bad for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
The judge has to be dragged out of court to begin prison sentence. I bought you bagpipes yesterday night, did you? Must have not came yet then. So I begin then, because there's two ends in there. Juvenile Judge Tracy Hunter began a 6 month jail sentence Monday for allegedly giving her brother, a former government employee, confidential records to keep him in his job in Hamilton County, Ohio. The fat courtroom erupted into chaos after Judge Patches Dingle liquor. Dingle liquor.
Dingle liquor.
Dude, what? Dingleberries?
No, Dingle liquor. Not liquor. Liquor.
Oh, shit.
Either way, hello Wikipedia snippet.
Dinkalaka.
No, I don't want to smoke.
I bet it's pronounced Dinkalaka or something. Or Dinkalaka or something like that.
Dingle liquor is just better.
Yeah, lack of a dinkle.
He ain't got no dinkle.
Yes, Your Honour, this man has no dinkle.
That's true.
Executed Hunter's sentence. He was given in 2014. But had been delayed while Hunter appealed the conviction. Video of the brawl in the courtroom shows Hunter's supporters in front of the judge and police as bystanders.
I'm sorry, it's a thumbnail there.
I'm a bit black there. What you mean, me or the story?
The story, yeah.
I'm just saying. My little nigger says in the chat. Sounds a bit black there. You mean I sound black, or the story sounded black?
The story.
This man is lacking in dinkle. Yeah, me. Must be the sexy, deep voice.
I just got that picture.
You reckon it was the Winker song? In a scrum of bodies, a woman wearing a shirt that reads "Justice for Judge Tracy M. Hunter" is seen getting handcuffed as Hunter is dragged off by a bystander. Well, I think you're right about the black thing. It looks a bit black to me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ohio does have a fair amount of black people, doesn't it? Where's Cuban when you need her? She'll be able to tell you.
It's not like happy, does she?
He's trying to go old Judge Dredd.
She looks
I
kind of
am
embarrassed.
the law.
I was the law. I'm not the law anymore.
Got to admit, that would be funny to see though. See the judge getting.
I told you, these bitches don't know how to proper. Hunter's case was highly disruptive in Cincinnati and involves their brother, Stephen Hunter, who worked as a youth corrections officer when he allegedly struck a juvenile offender in July 2013. The incident alleged that Stephen Hunter's firing was against Tracy Hunter improperly demanded documents about the teen, then gave them to her brother. Oh, look, a dishwasher is being wheeled away to prison. Disavow. That looks like an ape, not a racist. And you're allowed to say that though because you're black.
We're allowed
She
to say it because we're men.
black. I bet that judge had some drugs on her when she missed out, so that would be justice. The incident led to Stephen Hunter's firing. Prosecutors say Tracy Hunter improperly demanded documents about the Queen, then gave them to her brother. In 2010, Tracy Hunter became the first African American related to the Hamilton County Juvenile Court. She has asserted that her conviction was politically motivated. Of course it was.
You mean, is she one of those people who think if black people do crime, they shouldn't do time because my race?
Oh, fuck off with that African shit. The city's mayor, John Cranley, wrote a letter to Judge Dinkelacke. Why do you have to give that name? Asking him not to place Hunter in prison, claiming she had suffered enough for a conviction and does not pose a public threat.
Yeah, but if it being a white judge, junior judge, she'd be wanting the book thrown at them.
Exactly. Lack of a Dinkle, did you say? Yeah, his name is Dinkelacke.
I still haven't seen it.
Dinkelacke. He's now Kinkelacke now.
That's because obviously the news people don't know how to spell.
Wait till he becomes Dinkle Slapper.
So I think he's now regained his Dinkle and joined the KKK now. Quite clearly, there's with 3 Ks in his name, so it works.
There is two.
That means so now he lacks a kink.
Okay, so during the case, Kinkelacke had numerous postcards sent to his house asking him to extra.
Is that how cryptic would say?
Right, Hunter. I have no idea. Good God, man. Yeah, Mandy, I guess it's not really much comment we can say. It's probably like watching a bunch of 8-year-olds watching this show, I've gathered.
There's a bunch of 8-year-olds hearing on it too.
Hey, technically, I have paperwork that says I have the mentality of a child.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I bet it's forged. I bet you got somebody to forge that just so you can get work, didn't you?
No, I had tests. The government tested me. That's why I'm on disability.
Mad Tanky, Kinkelacke. Hunter maintained her innocence throughout the trial, despite a jury's ruling that was mishandled and confident document to keep her brother in his jail. She told WLWT, I violate no laws. I do not secure a public contract. I did not secure employment for my brother who worked for the court for about 7 years before I was elected judge. So I'm going to say exit out on that one. I need to stop these outrages. And I believe unlawful charges against me. Hunter's lawyer said they plan to file a motion to dismiss the case against Hunter's former juvenile judge. After the court, the outburst, Hunter's supporters rallied against the court house for hours. And I assume Mr. Kinkelacke didn't want to keep his dinkle again. Okay. Well, good for that guy. Shrek and Sky would be homie. Would be. Sexist comments and unequal treatment. What it's like being a Scottish woman in politics.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Crying out the river.
A Scottish woman in politics? You mean like Nicola Sturgeon?
Yeah, the leader of the fucking country.
Yeah.
The culture is that old men in suits are councillors. You get interrupted in meetings, you don't get maternity leave, just some of the perks of being a female councillor. Well, do the men get maternity leave either?
Nope.
Nope. Men probably get interrupted as well by other men and other women.
Yep.
I think a lot more like. This is according to Lindsay Hamilton, South Lanarkshire's youngest female councillor, who was elected in 2012 to represent her area. She grew up in Clydesdale West. After hearing sexist language on a national radio show about women in politics last month, Claire Hamilton has lifted the lid on what it's really like.
Oh, stop fem-splaining.
I was actually feeling about what they were saying.
Yeah, she's not getting disregarded because of what's in between her legs, but because of how young she is.
Yep. Hopefully it's a bit tongue-in-cheek. But saying how women shouldn't be in politics and that they should be looking after their wains. No, wains is the Scottish word for kids.
Yeah, I kind of think of that.
Yeah, but the Americans and the Aussie might not know that.
Well, it's up to them to find these things out for themselves. You can't hold the hands all the time, Scotty.
Some are being a bit more serious and like there isn't an issue because you've got a female prime minister and a first minister. There's nothing wrong here, sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, if it was that sexist, there wouldn't be a female prime minister or first minister.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing, though. These people, if we got to a state where women had all the rights and all the power, all the political power, and had all the rights, and men had no political power and no rights whatsoever, they'd still be complaining.
Yeah, probably. I can feel something between my legs is not cute. I didn't need to know that. No, well, is your vagina hurting again as a little nigga?
I mean,
It flaps us to the side again.
You know what? It's actually law that on a leap year, if a woman proposes to you and you don't accept, she can sue you.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
And actually, that's not the case. If you look behind what's going on, there's where the real issue lies. I'm 22 and I'm still the youngest female in the council. Yeah, motherfucker, I don't have a push.
Oh, cry me a fucking river.
You know Scotland is fucked when a broken dishwasher leads it. Yeah. In case you haven't know, I'm a man. I mean, you could be a trap for all I know. Interesting because it's not until you actually really look back at what it's like, and you think to yourself, actually, there are wee things that aren't right. People interrupting you in meetings, stuff like that. That seems petty, but it's underlining what misogyny is like.
No, whatever. As you said before, the men get interrupted all the time as well.
Yep.
Exactly, that's what happens in debates.
Yep.
Especially heated political debates.
Exactly. People are, no, I don't want to fight you, I'd bad win. I just look at you wrong and you'd run away.
Yeah, and we don't want to fight your bra. You leprechaun.
Like this is what happens when people get heated political debates. People want to chime in with their opinion. That's just how it works. So now people end up interrupting each other by mistake. It doesn't matter whether you're men or women.
Yeah, there's another reason I wouldn't fight Little. I mean, if he won, it'd be just like getting beaten up by Arnold Drummond off Different Strokes, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Which one's he again? See the
He's the little one.
Yeah.
Okay, mate, all of it. Actually, you know what I do? I'll just get blind girls to make well nigga the fucking second black man she's knocked out.
Get
Why?
a cane out.
Why does he want us to fight women, a woman's support government?
I've no idea. I think maybe there's a culture, and the culture is old men in suits are councillors. The system is not really set up for young people, even younger men or women, to become councillors.
That's because young people are stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, I would agree. So it kind of just gets institutionalized into the system, works around men. You know, in meetings, you know, you kind of just feel like you need to be a bit louder or to say your point a bit more aggressively so people actually listen to what you're saying. Or maybe you're just fucking shit at that. We've got more females now who came in 2017. So now you can start hearing the wee change is being made. A lot of stuff you can work cross party on.
Oh, what a minger.
Right, bye, Maddie. You used to love us cookies, though.
See you, Maddie.
One of those issues is lack of maternity leave for councillors. It's understood it is almost 20 years since a serving female councillor in Lanarkshire has had a child, and South Lanarkshire has had a child. Oh, again, tough shit.
Yeah, that would be the same for paternity leave as well.
Exactly. Or maybe she's so fucking retarded nobody wants to listen to her. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's a complicated issue as councillors aren't employees of the council, so they don't have the same rights. Well, fucking get a different job if you're that fucking upset about it. So they don't have the same rights. If you want the same rights as a council employee, work for the fucking council then. You know? COSLA, the body that represents Scotland's local authorities, have been examining the issues and hope to finalise a proposal over the summer to take council leads. Spokesperson for South Lanarkshire Council said arrangements for maternity leave / pay for councillors are not covered by legislation in Scotland. However, we are aware that COSLA has raised entitlement to maternity, paternity and adopted leave for councillors with the Scottish Government. Here's an idea, just don't have kids. Done. Problem solved.
Yep. Then the Muslims take over. They already are.
However, the laws governing some parts of the local government are almost half a century old. Hamilton explained these rules have been set up for years upon years.
Oh, you have a muted trucker.
No?
No, he muted himself. And hello, blind girl.
Hi.
Hey,
I said
blonde
no,
girl.
you have a muted trucker.
Yeah, you're 53 minutes
Oh.
late.
Really?
There's a child coming in and out of here.
And I sent you the thing. I sent you the thing what you asked for.
Thank you, Batman.
Welcome.
How did the thing go?
Terrible.
Okay, we'll talk about it after the stream then.
Yeah, probably because I have like a whole 2 hours of just crap.
Okay.
Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah, the acts are from 1973, so everything is set up for when men were councillors. There's no provision for parents because men can't be parents, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We are now entitled to just now, is what councillors are entitled to, is what all councillors are entitled to. Well, you can't really complain then, can you? I mean, you're getting the same treatment as what the fucking men get, so tough shit.
You notice they don't want the traditional values and the traditional rules unless it's advantageous for them.
I am still going to stay out of this argument.
Why?
Because, you know, I totally got screwed over by a man in this department, so I have no sympathy.
This isn't this department, though. This is where we're talking about.
In Scotland.
We're talking about councillors here.
In Scotland.
Okay, all right. I've only come in through halfway through this article. So are they whining about how men don't get equal rights for custody battles as women?
No, it's some 20-odd-year-old Scottish bint whining on about how she's being treated unfairly because she's a girl.
Oh, okay. Well then, fuck that bitch.
You think for men that don't get to see their kids?
Oh, I think men should see their kids. It's just in Canada, when men's rights activists sit there and go, oh my God, like the courts are totally slanted against men. In Canada, they're not.
Well, maybe you're just the exception to the rule, though.
I doubt it.
And then again, you chose to do that, though. The courts would have been in your favor if you had not chose to.
No. Not entirely. Remember the part where CAS said that he should have primary living arrangements, even though we're not allowed to do that?
Blind girl,
Forget about that.
you're driving Mad Tanuki insane in the chat because you haven't acknowledged him yet.
That's because I don't have to chat up. Hi, Mad Tanuki. So yeah, I'm not the exception to the rule at all. In Canada, the tables have actually been equalized out pretty good. And in fact, now, instead of discriminating on sex, it's on wealth.
So that's usually been the way, though, isn't it?
Well, wealth and race.
So if you're a rich Muslim, you're laughing.
Pretty much. Or if you're a rich white man, you're laughing. If you're a native, you're fucked.
Yeah, you need to attend the meeting for 6 months. And if you're not going to attend another meeting after that 6 months, you've got to go to the council to explain why you're not able to attend. Well, everyone has to do that, not just women.
Yeah.
Women.
And the thing with that is it's predominantly used for people who are not well, who have long-term illnesses. Yeah. Well, that's fair enough, though, isn't it? I mean,
She's 22, isn't she? Or she was 22 when she got in.
yeah, she'll be 28 now.
What's she complaining about? 22 is a very young age to get into politics.
It's
Exactly.
it's ridiculously young to be a councillor, especially.
Yeah, exactly. So what's she complaining about?
Life versus Alzheimer's. Yeah, there seems to be barriers all the time. It's not fair. Life isn't fucking fair.
Chloe agrees.
Everybody else is entitled to maternity leave, and there's a grey area that we're not employers of the council. Go fuck yourself, cunt.
Actually, wait. Are they saying that employees of the council are not entitled to maternity leave?
No,
Employees of the council are entitled to maternity leave, but
councillors aren't.
yeah.
So, because of her job title, she's not allowed maternity leave?
It's
Yeah,
not.
the men aren't allowed that either. So the men aren't allowed that either. Therefore, she gets equal treatment. But she's complaining women don't get equal treatment because of this.
No, somebody should be allowed maternity leave. Actually, either the father or the mother. But yeah, they should offer at least one of the sexes maternity leave. Because I'm sorry, but just because job title doesn't mean you shouldn't be allowed maternity leave to raise a child.
It's not job title. It's she's not employed by the council. She's a councillor.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. They should have maternity leave and paternity leave, for that matter.
Yes.
Could be offered to both.
But she's complaining that not having maternity leave is sexist, even though
It
the
is.
men don't get it either.
It technically is, though, because
If
I
the men
mean,
don't get it, then how is it sexist then?
because generally speaking, the first 6 months of baby life, they cling more to the mother than the father anyways. That's been biologically proven.
But if they're getting the same thing, then it's not sexist, though, is it? Because they're getting
It
the same.
doesn't matter. It's been biologically proven that a baby will attach more to the mother than the father with the first 6 months of life, so it should be offered to a woman first.
But then that'd be sexist in favor of the woman, then, wouldn't it? So
It would be in favor of the baby. It's not even sexist at that point. It's what's best for a child.
you can't
Not
say sexist if you're getting the same treatment as everyone else. Like,
Yeah, but it's not about
Does
the
have a
same,
point.
it's not about the same treatment of everybody else. It's about the treatment of the baby. And if anybody else is entitled to maternity leave, then those people should be as well. And the reason why women get first priority is because breastfeeding and shit. So it's not about equal rights at this point. It's about people should be allowed to start a family. The government people should fucking support that. And the woman should get first dibs because of breastfeeding and shit. Yeah, the father should have equal rights to it, but the first 6 months, it's proven biologically that babies cling to the mother first because of that reason. And in fact, the first 3 months of life, it is absolutely detrimental to the attachment of the parents and to the bonding of the parents. And if you don't have that bonding period, you have fucked up kids later. So it's not about equal treatment, actually. It's about what's the best interest of a baby. And if somebody is not allowed to have a baby because of their profession, but everybody else is, then technically that job, they should be in trouble for that. I absolutely agree with this woman at this point.
Blind girl, we're about Scottish women here. I think the best interest of the baby would be to give to an English couple.
Probably.
But then the fucking in the context of the article, the woman's saying it's sexist. She doesn't get that. You know, the men don't get that either.
It's
Therefore, they're getting treated the same, so it's not sexist, though, is it?
Well, I mean, if that's the only argument she should make, then sure. I mean, what other argument would you label it as?
I'm not saying they shouldn't get it. I'm just saying that she shouldn't claim sexism because of that.
Well, I mean,
Men
technically,
don't get it either.
if you want to look at it from that level, it is kind of misogynist to say a woman can't have 6 months to bond with her baby. You technically could make that argument. Because it's from a misogynist point of view that nobody should be able to have paternity leave anyways.
Hold on, a misogynist point of view. So it's misogynist to say that a man can't have paternity leave.
No, it's a misogynist hierarchy that would say that paternity leave isn't essential to anything.
No, I wouldn't say it's misogynist because that means
it's misogynist, not misogynist.
It's not even misogynist. It's just misanthropic.
Okay, it's misanthropic, but regardless, the argument.
It's not misanthropic because misanthropic means you hate people.
Yeah, and if you deny either parent access to their child during its formative year of life, that's hating people in general.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe she's probably wrong that it's sexist, but in this case, an argument could be made. And I would actually not be totally against that argument. Because in this case, it is a maternal bond between mother and child for the first 3 to 6 months of the baby anyways. Matter of fact, the baby doesn't really give much emotional response to anybody other than feed me, hold me, change me. And that bond is usually with the mother. Fathers, in fact, have problems bonding with their children because they're not getting any emotional feedback from their babies. That's why it's usually mommy phase first, daddy phase after. So an argument could, in theory, be made that it is sexist because the mother is going to be usually the one charged with bonding with the child. So I can see where that argument
a child initially bonds with the first people who it has skin-to-skin contact within the first 3 hours of its life. That tends to be the mother and the father.
Yeah. It's also important the child bonds with its father as well, though. So.
As long as dad's around there to hold the baby too, and hold the baby against his chest too, the baby will bond equally to mother and father.
Yeah, but
mind how you described the child's emotional responses there during those times. Yeah, feed me, hold me. Yeah, deal with my shit.
Yeah,
you just described a cat owner.
True, and I mean, it's not a complete argument, but I could see where the argument could be made that, I'm kind of biased on this, but mother should get first dibs.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, I think the gynecologist should get first dibs.
Well, yeah, that too. But I think mother should get first dibs. I'm not at all saying that father is not important. What I'm saying is mother should get first dibs, especially if breastfeeding.
That's just a biological thing for sure.
I agree to disagree. So a bit of implementing anything that would mean you had employees.
Excuse me,
10 likes. It would be better than 10 likes, surely.
Excuse me while I go and feed the furry bastard.
Michael, did you like the stream?
I haven't actually opened your page yet. I'm kind of unpacking a bunch of stuff and dealing with a few things before I get settled in. I literally just got home and opened your damn stream. So hold your goddamn horses.
It's time for a story about a cat.
Sweet. Who doesn't love kitties? And I think I also have to go deal with a sugar low.
Okay.
Close to one. Close enough. Kitty.
Dude. Yeah, you're
Damn.
4.7. I don't know.
Close enough.
What?
Ugh. Like I said, 4.7. It's getting close enough.
Yeah, I seen it. I know. Yeah, Java Cake the cat survives a 180-foot fall from flat window with barely a scratch. Hey, Java Cake is a little small cake. Served over here. People think it's a biscuit, but it's not a biscuit, it's a cake. Yeah, Java Cake the lucky Moggy survives an incredible 180-foot drop without breaking a bone.
Yeah, I'll give him credit. That's where cats are good. I'll give him that.
But did it land on its feet?
No, BG's not dying.
No, I'm not dying.
I was hoping it's not a baby swapper in the maternity ward. It's like people can cause similar problems. I agree. Yeah, that's happened to me. Oh. I fell from the 18th floor of a tower block and survived without even breaking a bone. Charlie Burke. I'd feared the worst, noticing Java Cake had vanished from the flat. I'd only seen the cat near the open window, which was the only way out. Java Cake had straight unnoticed onto the ledge before plunging 180 foot. Number 1 currently found her lying at the foot of the tower block and rushed her to the vets. After an overnight observation, Java Cake was found to have no broken bones or serious injury. Relief bar worker Carly 21 says she goes on the window and I panicked a lot. After taking her to the vet, I stayed up all night experiencing. Didn't hear bad news, but I went to hear the next morning. They said she was fine. Carly of Southampton added, it was unbelievable. We were really shocked she didn't have any broken bones or a broken jaw. Because the jaw's not a bone, obviously.
Did it die or did it get hit by a car?
What do you mean the jaw is not a bone?
It says no broken bones or broken jaw. That's what I'm taking. That's what I'm saying. There's no bone. I'm just taking the piss.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you just said the jaw is not a bone. I was like, wait, what? Have you not heard of a thing called jawbone?
That's what I'm saying. It says no broken bones or broken jaw. Therefore,
I got it, Scotsman. Don't worry.
I want people to be careful. Java Cake will now be a very nervous cat. Jaws a shark. No, that's Jaws. That's Jaws, not Jaws. That's Jaws, not Jaw. Cat goes yeet and sticks to landing. It's a 10 for me.
That movie would have turned out very differently if it had been shot the way it was supposed to.
And the finding 2-year-old Java Cake half dead, Miss Berg rushed her to the vets. The cat coughing up black blood and having a severely swollen face. The vet said we were advised she had fallen from the 18-story flat. Incredibly, she had no injuries or something of a mystery how she survived. Honey Monster, you're also dyslexic. I've seen the way you spell. So, cats are able to twist their bodies in mid-air, meaning they land on their feet, perhaps leading to the 9 lives myth. I've come across a cat who fell from such a height, miraculously unscratched. It's quite a miracle cat. Blind girl.
Not really a miracle. They're designed to.
Blind girl.
Cats are just designed in such a way that helps them absorb the fall.
No, I kind of like Cryptic. He's really cool. That's my penis.
He was threatening to fight. He was threatening to fight me earlier.
What, Cryptic?
No, little nigga.
Oh, huh.
So I said I just get
Right.
used to it, make Little Nick the second black person you've knocked out.
Now, Cryptic would be in Ghost Poo, wouldn't he? Right now?
No, he was here earlier.
I don't know.
No,
It's
but it's probably in there right now.
My spelling, for the most part, is impeccable. And my punctuation. No, I'm not so sure about that one. Then again, no, it's mine. Although my reading's going better, so there's that. Colin did not see the moment Javagate plunges to what experts say should have been instant death.
Well, the experts are stupid.
I had earlier seen her near the window the other way. The flat, though, the door was closed. One door was closed, anyway. Here's something that's not surprising to anybody.
Where we got more Muslims?
Georgia lawmaker who said man told her to go back where you came from walks back part of claim. I know.
Yeah. Color me pink.
Georgia state lawmaker has walked back then doubled down on a significant part for a vital claim. A white man told her to go back where you came from during a testify statement in a testy argument in a supermarket. Check out Lane. After the man denied the encounter unfolded the way she described. The episode hot on the heels of national controversy over Donald Trump's remarks.
I'm back.
Tracking the 4 progressive Democrats made the rounds on social media. Multiple news organizations on Sunday portrayed the episode as a plausible instance of racism using the lawmaker's claim, though she had already tried to clarify her accusations. State Representative Erica Thomas herself acknowledged in an interview with local media on Saturday she did not recall exactly what the man Henrik Sparks said to her. I've met a dyslexic person at least once that I know of. I'm dyslexic, so now there's 2. That woman is more an Henrik than Henrika. Can't disagree. He said, go back, you know. And those are the words Thomas said on Saturday. I don't want to say he said go back to your own country or go back to where you came from, but he was making those type of references is what I remember. So in other words, you fucking lied. Because you're a cunt. Lying bitch. So you don't remember exactly what he said, another reporter pressed. I said, no, definitely not. But I know it was go back because I know I told him to go back. He had contracted the tearful video. I created the tearful video posted on Facebook this past Friday in which she said she was with her young daughter in the supermarket and had more than 10 items in the supermarket's express lane. You think nobody else will admit it. Go back
Did
to
anybody see the video?
What?
Did anybody else see the video of the little guy who was involved? Dude was tiny.
No, I haven't seen it. I decided to go live because I'm very upset because people are getting really out of control with this. The white privilege stuff she said. I'm in the grocery and I'm in the aisle that says 10 items or less, so I have 15 items, but I'm 9 months pregnant, so I can't stand for long. And this white man comes up to me and says, you lazy son of a bitch, you need to go back before you came. Thomas went on to accuse Trump of inciting hate during the TV interview. Saturday, she said Sparks needs to be held accountable because people can't just go and berate pregnant women. However, in a press conference with a lawyer on Monday, Thomas doubled down her original allegation. He said, go back where you came from, then Thomas was insisted saying the man kept harassing me. I was embarrassed and scared for my life, she said. Exited out.
You can't. Who's going to be scared of somebody who's a foot smaller than you?
No, little nigga, you're not the only black man I've met. There are black people in Scotland, you know. There's not many, but there are.
Yes, and they hunt them down every night. You know what's probably happened is she's cut out of the other queue and gone at the 10 items or less queue, and probably cut in front of this guy. And when he says go back the way you came from, he's probably pointed at the aisle she's left.
I don't believe it's impossible, but it is true. So, yeah. Any gingers or strawberries in the chat? The only ginger I've seen around here is Ginger Man Bard. I haven't seen him for a while, so. Yeah.
He's probably away for work.
There's never met a black man IRL. I think it just pictures on TV and YouTube. Any helicopters in the chat? No, but there's a squirrel because TC's here.
No, TC's a cat.
No, he's a squirrel.
No, he's a cat.
A squirrel.
He's a cat. He's the indisputable leader of the gang.
That's Top Cat though. TC's.
Yeah. What did Top Cat's close friends get to call him?
TC. But
Yes, exactly. And who's in the chat? TC.
Sparks has possibly denied making the racial comment in the dramatic moment. Showed in the middle of TV news featuring interview featuring Thomas outside the Atlantic area public store when the initial confrontation had unfolded. Close friends get to call him TC. Did I say that? It's on the video. Sparks asked Thomas in front of reporters. He acknowledged calling Thomas a lazy bitch because she had taken too many items to the express checkout line, but denied the incident had anything to do with race. Sparks later told GSB TV that despite Thomas's claims he's white, he's of Cuban descent and like Thomas is a Democrat. Sparks said Thomas' accusations were politically motivated. Of course they were. And guess what happened there? They probably just lost another supporter. That's what happened there.
No, it's obviously that you're not breaking the rules.
Yeah.
Because no one ever criticizes anyone for breaking the rules. It's got to be racist.
You know what happened there? The guy said he was a Democrat, so definitely probably just lost another supporter now. Well done.
The guy is more than just Democrat. He is almost to the point of socialist. He's a very adamant anti-Trumper. I noticed something interesting in the first moment of her video. She said she's 9 months pregnant, but can't stand up. She can't stand long enough to go through a regular checkout line. Yet the video, she's sitting there standing for a good half hour to an hour between the two interviews that she did back to back. So why could she stand for this stuff but not the checkout line?
Now I'm seeing the truck behind you. Weird.
I don't think much talk back on a black and white TV. I don't recognize the repeats in Killer. That's because you're an old man. That's why.
Yes, and you're the reincarnation of John Belushi.
Maybe I am. And Blind Girl's the reincarnation of Hitler. Exactly.
She left her, she? She's still here.
No, she just muted herself.
No,
I don't know
okay.
what
She's probably sorting something out.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what she's doing.
She's shaving off a little mustache.
Blind Hitler. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Sheldon just
I would not shave off the mustache. I'd wear it proudly.
The thing is, I know Blind Girl has not seen Kyle. Nobody?
Blind Girl hasn't seen anything for a
You're
while.
talking about the one that's about this high?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Blind Girl hasn't seen anything for about 3 years, so I'm not surprised.
Do you think Blind Girl ever saw Kyle?
I don't know. She may have seen Kyle in the past.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Kyle, anyways.
Like I said, you haven't seen anything in like 3 years. So I'm not surprised if you haven't seen it.
I know one of her favourite foods is sea kale.
Tafiba Rakib, parents bid to get daughter treated, goes to High Court. A family's fight to take their ill daughter to Italy for treatment will be heard at the High Court in September. Why does this even have to go to court? Yeah, if there's a chance that your kid can survive, why did the High Court have to decide on this? Why? Royal London Hospital doctors said there was no hope for Tafiba Ritchie 5 to recover from a brain injury, and that it was in her best interest to be allowed to die. Look, clinicians at a hospital in Genoa, Italy, have offered her treatment. The High Court will decide whether to force the hospital to let her travel on a week-long hearing.
Do you realize the absolute hell that's going to ensue if the court actually allows her to be treated, to leave the country and be treated? How many children over the last, 3 years, they tried to do that, and the court said no, and they were forced to stay here and die?
The figure from Newham, East London, suffered a traumatic brain injury in February and has been on life support ever since at London Royal Hospital in Whitechapel, part of the Barts Health NHS Trust.
If they can afford to take it to Italy with life support and that to get it to Italy, I don't see why it's any of the hospital's concern.
Yeah, exactly. Why not give it? Why not at least give it a chance?
Yeah.
If there's a chance they can save her life, then why not go for it?
Yeah.
It's better to try than not try at all, isn't it?
Exactly. She's in a coma and suffering from a rare condition which causes a tangle of blood vessels with abdominal connections between the arteries and veins. Her mother, Sharina McGinn, claimed that before she suffered a trauma on the 9th of February, the fibra was completely healthy. She was examined by 2 Italian clinics. Via video link, they confirmed they'd be willing to care for her. However, according to Royal London, doctors from Royal London remained adamant they would allow the patient to leave. According to legal documents, spokesperson for Barts Health NHS Trust, which runs the hospital, said the clinics and independent medical experts have found further invasive medical treatment is futile. Yeah, why is that up to you to say that, though?
Sorry about the purring coming through me, Mike. It's me cat. He's looking at pictures of dogs being put down.
How long has she been on life support?
Since February.
I understand what they're. I understand.
But I don't think it's up to the courts to decide this, though. I think that if there's a chance they can save her life, they should go for it.
The longer I agree with you, but the longer she's on life support, the less chance there is that she'll ever recover.
Yeah.
It's even simpler than that. When you're watching your kid on life support for so long, I hate to admit it, but you experience this thing called burnout, where instead of thinking rationally we could save her life, you just say, I want it to fucking end.
Yeah. You want them to be at peace type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's the most selfish thing you can do, but at the same time, been there.
But at the same time, if there's a chance they could save her, I think they should go for it.
Well, they should, but I don't think they're exactly thinking like that. I think they're thinking, we've been going through hell for so long, we just want it to be over? What if they get our hopes up and nothing happens and we make it worse where she's suffering now in a coma? Or what if we get our hopes up and nothing actually happens? Or what if, maybe they just have no hope left? So yeah, they should.
Well, the family wants to.
I understand exactly
Well,
how.
want to. That's why they've been offered it. That's why it's going to court, so they can decide whether they're allowed to.
Yeah. And I mean, why wouldn't they be allowed to move her? Like, why would the government stop them?
Because they think it's in the best interest that she dies.
It's not the government; it's the hospital.
Oh.
It's in the best interest of the kid that she dies.
I thought it was the parents saying that. Now that it's a hospital, yeah, fuck the hospital.
Yeah. I mean, they may believe it's in the best interest of kids that the kid dies. I mean, think that no matter what, she's going to have no quality of life. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be their call. It's not their.
No.
It's not their kid.
I faced
it should be the
that
parent.
same thing with Fauna and Hunter's doctors. The minute they were born, the doctors bullied me for 2 fucking weeks to kill them. So I'm not surprised that the hospital's like, just let her go.
But now there's doctors in Italy that said that we could try and cheat her.
Yeah, but the doctors probably don't think it's going to help her, that her quality of life is crap. I mean, we had the technology to save my twins. But the doctor said, even if we did, by miracle, save both of their lives right now, what do you think their life is going to be like? They'll probably be paraplegics. They'll probably be vegetables. You don't know what the quality of life is going to be like. And I said, if I have to fucking pull out a second mortgage on Patrick's house tomorrow to build a ramp up to their nursery, that's what's going to fucking happen next.
Yep.
And then they called 4 North and had me for a psychological assessment to make sure I wasn't crazy.
How many times kids doctors turned out to parents said, "Yeah, your kids not going to survive this. They're not going to live past the year. Yeah, they're going to have no quality of life." And those kids have gone on to lead full, healthy lives.
Doctors think they're gods and they know the future.
Yeah, the church has agreed to continue providing life-sustaining treatment for her throughout the proceedings. Yoga Mint, human rights lawyer, representing the family, said there is no evidence she could be harmed during the transit or abroad. The family is also bringing a separate legal challenge seeking a judicial review of the hospital's refusal to allow them to move to fit and take her to Italy. Well, she'd be like to tell the parents there's a chance their kid can survive. They should, go for it.
Miracles do happen time to time.
Well, and the hospital shouldn't have that kind of power.
Yeah.
Exactly. I understand what they're trying to say. They're trying to save you from the grief and everything. But no, it's your child. It should be your decision.
Yeah.
NHS is just a shit show anyway.
See you, Tanuki.
Common, yeah. Presuming you know that it's probably definitely a dick move. What are you on about this? Wikipedia snippet. Both cases will be heard Monday during the same hearing. Justice McDonald said a preliminary hearing on Monday. The Finnis case bears similarities to that of Charlie Gard, who died in 2017 after his parents lost their legal battle to take him to the US for experimental treatment they hope could give him a meaningful life. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that one. Yeah, that one should have to go there as well.
Yep.
Anyway, shilling times though. Green Thunder. Green Thunder.
1 second. Live stream every Wednesday for at least 2 more weeks, hopefully after that. But yeah, check it out.
No.
Trucker.
Pumpkin Trucker Channel, almost daily dash cams, starting back up again on the 29th of July. I'm on vacation this week, so yeah. As far as even appearing even on Opinionated Scussman and Blind Girl Channel after today, that is unknown, absolute unknown until next week.
Batman, anything to show?
Yeah, Maddie at MWM Media. She does. She does some news. She chills. Sometimes plays. Streams games. You should check her out. I've got the link in the chat there.
Tom, anything to show?
No, just sub to these 4 people. They do good stuff. You all know who they are.
No, you better tell us.
Scotsman, Pumpkin, Blind Girl, and Green Thunder. Sub to these 4 people.
Wait, are you calling what I do good?
No.
That's debatable.
I tune into your show, mate, when I remember.
Head over here in about half an hour. Hopefully there's no glitches, because I know she's trying. So, our Cryptic is still here.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
so,
back to you.
we got 100 episodes tomorrow, so I don't know what the fucking hell I'm going to do for that. Fuck knows. We'll
I know what you should do. You should hire a belly dancing outfit, and you should put your camera on and belly dance on the stream.
No, I should not. So we'll decide about that when we get there. It's probably going to be like a fucking shit show or something. I don't know. But,
Well, you can always just dump the Hangouts link in the chat. That'll be interesting.
anyway, thanks for watching. Don't piss on the Jericho. Oh, hell, well, you're all a bunch of guns. Goodbye.